idea, because I think it is a feasible idea and could be a game changer, because I
All
don't think
systems online.
any game has really done that from my knowledge. But anyways,
Oh yeah,
if
are you in, by the way?
yes.
Is your turret working? Just making sure before we go into combat. Perfect.
Landing gear.
Okay, let's go.
Raised.
So the idea of that I had and that you complemented with your own feedback of two hydras, one in Xenothreat where you can join by option, or UEE that you can join otherwise as well. And either way, whichever side you join is an hydra, and they fight each other. Two hydras fight each other. Then there's the players and
Yeah.
PvP. And the kills that you get as a player in either side contributes to the HP of the hydras. So let's say you get like 5 kills, it will contribute to a percentage of the hydras that that on your side, whatever side you chose, will get a boost from.
Yeah, see, that's why that's another issue with if you just trying to complement health to the existing Idris is you've got this big issue of the fact that everyone will just turn up with is that what I think it is? Sorry, I'm a bit distracted by a second because I just saw a staff error. I've not seen a staff error in game in so long, like other than the NPC ones. Someone actually flying one. Someone's excited because refueling's coming. Okay, let's go into battle. Anyway, yeah. There's a big issue, which is that with when you're giving it extra health, there's only a certain amount of extra health you can give something, and people, the moment people know it's a fight about Idris versus Idris, they're just going to turn up with eclipses and retaliators in the hundreds, or a ballista, or a set of ballistas parked on top of a carrack, and very quickly, you know, the Idris will, you know, will fall. So I think it's better to just have maybe like an aerospace, which is faction versus faction, and if you kill anyone who's got the mission for the other team, it gives your team, say, like 1 victory point, and say every 10 victory points, it spawns another Idris, and it's whatever team makes it to like 100 victory points first. So it has, you know, it goes on for a long time PvP fighting. And then obviously that causes a new problem where people would go, oh, but if someone has called to arms and kills someone working with Xenothreat, that person's going to go straight to prison. Well, you could have it. I'm pretty sure they have to code there. They must surely have the ability to add it. If you die in airspace, instead of going there, you'd go to, say, you know, like how we have Jericho right now. They could easily make a Xenothreat version of Jericho. You know, something like that. Or like one of the ground points, they could mark. You know, convert one of the current ground positions temporarily during the event, turn it into a spawn point. I don't know, they have options.
What about, sorry to sidetrack you, but what about if it's not the XP but the ammo of the railgun that is refreshed, or like or like resupplied by the killing ratio of each team versus each team?
That could work, actually. Yeah, that would work as well. Although I think you'd probably still want to have 2 or 3 Idrises, just because the problem is otherwise the Eclipse swarms. I think that's the problem. When you have a single Idris, it can be very easily overwhelmed fast by Eclipses. At the moment, just because the NPCs don't do a very good job at shooting things down.
So maybe it should be both XP, HP, and railgun ammo, but not a buff, not a very significant buff. Like you have to really work hard to resupply the Idris with ammo for the railgun, and you have to really work harder for the HP. So you have to actually have a few kills.
That's why I lean on the side of maybe the idea of just having it provide, you know, spawn more Idrises based on the kill count.
The kill
up
count.
to a cap.
Maybe that is better. Maybe that is better.
Because then you don't have to worry about the whole thing suddenly gaining health. Because if you've got an Idris on red, it's about to die, and then suddenly it turns green. It's a bit immersion breaking, you know.
It wouldn't turn green like that easily. You have to work your ass off to like sweaty balls, pretty much, to to get that. And I like games that make you sweat balls if it's really rewarding in the end, like you get like a boost in money
Yeah.
or something.
Well, what I'm very interested in is what's coming in the because amongst all the sort, you know, about the roadmap changes, right? They did actually say at the bottom, if you read the roadmap update, like the letter, it said on there that there's a member of the gameplay loop team is working on a new dynamic event. And dynamic events for SIG means obviously Ninetales Lockdown, Jump Down, and obviously Xenothreat, like we're doing right now. These are the dynamic events. So nobody seems to have talked about it anywhere on the internet I've seen, anywhere on Spectrum. No one's talked about the fact they have already confirmed a new dynamic event is being worked on. It is in progress right now, a new event. And we have no idea what this new event is because they've actually not told us anything. There's been no Avocati leaks. I'm not part of the Avocati, but you know, everyone, you give a little read, even though you should, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Because you're curious where the game's going. Because I don't care about spoilers. I just like to know where things are going. I'm not someone who likes surprises.
Yeah.
So we know a new event's coming. So the real question is, what is that event going to be? Because all it said was it was only a singular line in the whole report said working on a new dynamic event.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Let's see what they cook up.
I really hope it's something based in atmosphere, in the ground. Again, that was one of my favourite parts of Jump Town, because obviously, like all these years, we've been just fighting in space, shooting at, you know, things in space, and in space combat's very fast, and everyone's just a little pip reticle in the distance. When you're in atmosphere, things are a lot more close because of speed limitations. Things feel a little bit more tight. That's what I found when I was, you know, fighting in Jump Town. A lot of the time, you actually got to see the people you're fighting.
Yeah.
And that made for a good experience. So I'm hoping it's in atmosphere. I really think that they've put a lot of dev time into adding atmosphere. They fixed the pilots so AIs can now fly in atmosphere and not fly into the planet. If they put all this work in, I think to not use that in one of the events is a bit of a fail, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. And I agree with you. They put more work into events. It will bring more backers and more players, and it was just even like more data for them to improve the game. It would be incredible. There's not much to do at the moment in comparison.
Yeah, and dynamic events are surely not super duper complex to produce in the grand scheme of things. If they do it using existing assets, obviously. So I think it's worth. Oh, capital ship Idris is coming.
Nice.
We'll go back to Jericho. We're going to go back to Jericho. The Idris is going to come and try and kill the javelin. So we just have to defend the UE Warhammer. So just pew things basically. But yeah, so they're adding a new event. I definitely hope it's something in atmosphere. Would be really nice in my opinion, because we've got a PvP event in space with, you know, Ninetales Lockdown. We've got a PvE in space with you know, Xenothreat. We have a PvP only with no AI at all with Jump Town. We need either we need like something like a PvP or PvE, but with AIs in atmosphere, I'd say, and then we'd have more. Yeah, a bit of both. You can play either team. Would be nice.
I think killing players with backup of AI would be quite thrilling.
Definitely. Like with Ninetales Lockdown. Although the problem with Ninetales was there was a lot of bugs in the design of the mission. So I don't know if you've done Ninetales Lockdown, but after the mission ends, yeah, then the Ninetales Idris actually attacks anyone who sided with the Ninetales anyway.
Yeah.
It's bugged. It doesn't work correctly, and it doesn't actually pay enough to be worth doing either. So if they could fix it, that would be nice. Right, let's go after the Valkyrie because we've got probably the heaviest guns here. I'm going to mark it with 1. Okay. We're going after the Valkyrie first because we've got the biggest guns here. So We should go after whoever's the
His main gun is
tankiest.
activating.
Oh, fuck me. Alright. I'm trying to keep you on a firing angle. Oh, we're out of range. I'm gonna get us closer.
That was a monster.
Good hits. Good hits. Good job. Maybe we can bait the Idris to not kill the, Should we focus fire on the Idris to stop it killing the Javelin?
Maybe we should.
If we focus on the railgun, maybe we can take the railgun offline. I'll get us at a good angle for hitting that railgun. I don't want to sit too still though, so I'm going to kind of strafe a little bit.
That's good. That's how oh,
Yeah. The
Alive. Idris's main gun is charging up. Take out the support ships before hitting the Idris.
oh, take out the Nah, we ain't taking out support ships. If we can keep him busy enough, he'll leave the Javelin alone. It looks like is he going on us? I can't tell. He's moving a lot. I don't think he's going for the Javelin, is he? No, he is. He is. Alright, we should probably focus fire on one side so we can drop the shields. Should we take the front shields, I guess? Because then we can hit the railgun. Oh.
The ammo on the Idris. You can't take it down yourself. Energy build up on that Idris.
There's a lot of ballistic rounds. I'm just thinking how much money that must have cost.
Focus fire on the support ships.
Oh my god. See the railgun shot there? It actually shook our entire ship. Just it flying past. I love the force feedback in this game. Yep, shields down.
Seems that we hit the halfway point on fulfilling the supply requisition. Got to keep going. I think you're gonna put a dent in that thing. Focus on the support ships.
we have to focus on the support ships.
Alright, well there's one in front of us. Mark target one. Arrow. I'll roll so that you can keep chasing him.
Target destroyed.
Alright. Which one next? There is another arrow to our front. Marking target one.
Okay.
I'll get us in range.
Get ready to shoot.
Oh, be careful. There's a friendly near. You don't want to get a friendly fire.
Okay. Target destroyed.
Oh, dude, that is so epic. Look at that Ares Inferno just chiseling Idris apart.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Oh, is that?
Okay.
You're gonna put a dent in that
Okay.
thing. Focus on the support ships.
Let's take out that Xenothreat arrow to our front. 1 second. I'm gonna roll us. Okay. Yep, mark target one.
Okay.
Wait, there we go, I'm in range.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, he's too fast.
Okay.
On him.
Yep, I'm trying to keep on.
Idris
Where's
is
the
readying their
afterburner?
main gun. Not good. Cut Xenothreat fighters in half. Keep it up.
Okay.
Oh, I think we might be able to kill him on this pass. His shield is down. I'll try and keep close.
That Xenothreat is just attack the javelin.
Yeah, you're getting hits. You're getting hits.
Target destroyed.
Nice. All right,
Okay.
let's go. Any of these bigger ships here, or are they all just... Oh, there's a Cutlass Black. Marking target 1. Right, I gotta get some range.
Getting hit.
No, I fled. We're good. I'm just trying to get in range. She's so far.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, I had to pull a bit of a weird spin there. Don't want to hit him. He was very far away. That Cutlass is low. If we can get close again. I kinda went a bit too fast there, I'm not gonna lie about it. Went overshot. Alright, I'm gonna start deaccelerating.
Need help defending the javelin. Xenothreat's here and they brought a damn Idris.
Target
Good
destroyed.
kill. Hell of a shot. There's only about a quarter of their forces left.
Okay.
Can't hold out much longer.
Oh, Idris' shields are down. We should focus Idris. We
Okay.
can actually do some damage now.
Okay. Okay.
I'm after burnering to get us close. Oh, my frame rate's tanking now. I know I overshot slightly there, sorry.
Son of a bitch! Ready! Xenothreat's charging their main gun.
Okay.
Take care of the support ships.
Shields.
It's captain off the shield.
Oh, why don't we focus the railgun? But be careful not to hit that Vanguard who's also focusing the railgun.
Let's take care of the support ships first.
Okay.
I'm still recharging. There we go. Dude, that railgun is so fucked. Look at that. We've nearly got it, man. No more. Oh shit.
Fire.
Careful, careful.
Oh man, what are you doing?
Oh my god, he's charging an EMP. Back away! He's EMPing the javelin.
Look alive. Idris's main gun is charging up.
Oh, maybe that's why
Take out
the...
the support ships before hitting
Could he have been
Idris.
taking that? Could he be the reason the javelin shields, the Idris's shields were down? He's just hugging it, EMPing it. I kinda respect that bravery.
Protecting it.
Okay.
It's a scary place to be. Like parked stationary up against an Idris.
Take care of the support ships first.
Oh, that railgun's so nearly dead. Oh fuck.
Fire.
I hope we're not marked as criminal. We did kind of hit friendly there for a second.
Focus fire on the support ships.
No, no, he's moving. I'm having to move to keep up with him, dude. I was stationary. I'm not moving right now. That's him moving. I don't understand why the Idris is so fast.
Think you're gonna put a dent in that thing.
Have we got the railgun
Shields.
offline?
Support ships.
I don't see it lighting up. I think the railgun's down, dude. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Oh, the front of it's green. Maybe we have to break every part of it. If we focus on the weird little fronty bit, maybe. Can we hit that? Does it have a hitbox? Oh my god, dude, it moves so much. This
Focus
is
fire on the support ships. Threats falling back.
Oh, they're leaving. We scared them away. Oh dude, I think if you smash every individual little turret on it, so get points. Oh, it's dead. Now we get to just watch the beautiful explosion.
Did well.
Oh, where was... Where's the explosion?
I don't know, but out.
Oh, right. I think we lost a little bit of one of our thrusters.
Can I repair?
Yeah, we're getting major. Yeah, we're getting major torque imbalance. Back right engine took damage.
I think we have enough time to repair.
Probably. Yeah. All we're doing is the combat side anyway. We're not that important. Only when the Idris shows up. All right, we got a good amount of kills there. We did good.
We did well.
Where is the jump point? My kill one. Oh, dude, we burned so much fuel there as well.
It was thanks to that sentinel that one.
Yeah, it took. I didn't realize it was strong enough to take off all the shields in like
It is.
one burst.
Keep going. Work's not done here.
We've let them go well now.
But it's been a little bit busted. Yeah, to be fair, distortion and EMP is OP in general. At the moment, yeah, PvP. I noticed that when I was doing Jump Town. The first few times I tried playing it, just your shields were and your ship were permanently turned off. Because everybody's running, you know, Reliance. With the turret upgrades, so they have 6 guns. And 2 to 4 of them are EMP. They don't even kill you with the lasers, they just let gravity do the work. It's disgusting. So I had to switch my strategy and I had to switch an arrow, the top 2 guns, to DJ Maxes. And it was the only way.
Yeah, what do you call it? Disruptors? What do you call it again? Those weapons that EMP use? I forgot the name now.
Yeah.
They're very powerful now, aren't they?
Yeah. The EMP is just too strong. All of the distortion EMP stuff. Then again, I think it's meant to be strong. That's kind of the point. But I think the problem is there's no counter systems to it yet. That's the problem. I don't.
For you.
Oh yeah.
I've got Ravens, so what
Yep.
I was thinking is when we play again. I mean, this will go until the 10th.
Yeah. Was it 10th or the 12th? I think it was maybe the. Oh, okay.
And we will maybe we should hop in my Ravens and do EMP on the Idris, on the
Yeah.
Idrises, and help out the team, and I think we will definitely turn the tide.
Yeah.
Is Julie with the CDF?
Right.
Prioritizing critical
Dude, somebody just
flexibility.
DM'd me on Discord asking me if I'll make a Smurf for CS:GO.
If you what?
Someone just asked me if I could make a Smurf on CS:GO, and I'm like, no. What kind of disgusting filth Smurfs? You literally like. I'm actually offended they would ask that. I reply.
Please proceed
Yeah.
to assigned landing bay.
Are you not familiar with the term? Basically, in competitive games, Counter-Strike, Rainbow Six, these kind of games, MOBAs like League of Legends, Smite, that kind of thing. Because of they're very high skill games, purely PvP focused. You have obviously a skill rating system, so it pairs you based on your skill. Usually using something like ELO or something similar to that as the algorithm. So you get paired with people who the game thinks are as good as you, to make the matches fair and fun for everyone. So you don't just get ruffle stomped by someone good. So a Smurf is somebody who makes new accounts or otherwise lowers their rating just so that they can bully people who are bad at the game when they're good. And make the game unfun for them. And it's a big problem in competitive games because lots of people do it. And I just got asked if I could make one. Because I was playing with someone the other day and their friends were not enjoying the game playing with me. Because obviously I've got a high reload. So they were getting like 1 kill and 20 deaths and not enjoying it. So I just got a message saying, would you be okay with making a Smurf? And my reply was literally, I will never Smurf. My dick is too large. Was my reply. He hasn't replied yet. I will update you on the reply. Oh shit, dude, I took off before the repairs were finished. We've still got a damaged thruster. Oh man. It refueled us first. I thought it repairs and then refuels. Apparently I am wrong. so I guess I have to go where he lands. We don't want to go in with like a missing, thruster. But yeah, I am not going to smurf. Like a lot of people are like, oh, but it's just a game. It's just harmless fun. I'm just having a good time. It doesn't hurt anyone. I'm like, it's someone's leisure time. Imagine someone's, I don't know, had a really shit day at work. They come home, they want to play a game, and then they're just getting destroyed by someone who lives on the game all day.
Yeah.
When they're meant to be queuing and having a fair, and fun time. Yeah, I don't know. I think anyone who smurfs is just a complete scum. Unpopular opinion. And I would say that to any smurf's face, that you should go outside and get a life. Touch grass.
Yeah,
I
really
don't
understand people that also cheat in game bots and all that. It's just sad.
Yeah, a lot of people tell me it's not the same because I've had this argument a lot, but I count smurfing as cheating. Are you doing something to circumvent the rules for an unfair, fight? Yes. I count it. I see you as just as bad as a hacker, and I hope you get banned. But most games don't actually ban smurfing. They only ban, boosting, like paid boost services. Yeah, which I don't really see the difference. It's the same thing, isn't it? You're someone who's too good.
Anything that uses a loophole in order to get advantage or to grief is definitely a very grey area, not even grey area, it's like very, very bad, very dark.
Yeah.
Intention.
You're just a bad person.
You're
And also
bad.
have to fly away to fly back, by the way, because of, it's not letting me land there again. I have to fly away and then fly back over.
No problem.
But yeah, I do think a lot of people would say, well, it's just an online game, so it doesn't really represent them as a person. But I think that's like, this is a conversation I've had a lot with people, or I've had this conversation a few times. I think what people do when they can get away with it shows people's true colours.
I mean, gaming represents your deepest personality, your creative personality.
Yeah, it's who do you want to be?
Yeah, who you want to be, who you aspire to be, or what you can be, or what can you possibly be. And if somebody does aimbots or smurfing, as you say it, or boosting, or anything that aggravates another person, I think they are really jaded. They're a jaded person.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. I've had this conversation about how well do you know the people you meet online. The thing is, if somebody has nothing to lose being a dick to you and then doesn't be a dick to you, they're probably not a dick. Because the thing is, a lot of behavior is dictated by consequence. A lot of people do bad things because they can get away with it, and there's a lot of people who don't do bad things because they're scared of the consequence. So really, the only way you can ever be sure someone's not a dick is if, when they can get away with being one, they still choose not to. So I think a lot of these people who are very, very toxic or very, very horrible in games, cheating, stuff like that, the fact that they can do it when there's no risk to them to do it, that just means that's on the inside. That's who they are. That's what they, that's what they want to do. That's how they feel and act. So I think if you're a dick on a game, you're probably a dick IRL. Or you're a dick who's just too scared to show it.
So I knew this guy. I consider him my best friend, but he wasn't a real friend.
Yeah.
He was really nice.
Landing gear raised.
Really pissed me off online. He was saying all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I told him, when I see you in school tomorrow, I'm gonna beat you out. So
Yeah.
I woke up. I went to school. And the guy was shaking and saying, "Is everything okay? Is everything okay between us?" He was like a nerd, not strong in body wise or whatever. So I told him straight, "I'm not gonna beat you up. I was just kidding." But I saw who he was back then when he was being a dick online, but in real life he would not be a dick like that. And after that, he just like started abusing me in other ways, you know, in real life, because he saw that I didn't react, I didn't beat him up. So then
Yeah, he realised he can get away with it. The consequence was
yeah,
gone.
yeah, that's the type of person they are.
I knew someone who was kind of this way. Like in real life, they would basically be really, really shy and timid, and you know,
Yes.
and suck up to anyone, right? But then the moment they get online, anything you see is just basically like a good example is one time I was playing Company of Heroes with
Yes.
the game Company of Heroes, and you can pick the server region you're on, yeah. And it was like, oh, let's go to the African server region, and I was like, I thought nothing of it. I thought, okay, maybe there's some reason to go there. Maybe I don't know. Maybe people have a different playstyle or something. You know, I don't know. Surely if someone's picking it, there must be a reason. First thing that happens goes into the chat. You already know what he types in, don't you? You already know. Just he joins the server just so he can start filling the chat up with racism.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
So that's the kind of person you are.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Yeah, there's a carrot loading up here. We should probably try and protect these people. But yeah, it's that whole like consequence thing, really. You. Nice.
You know,
I had
in my life,
yeah.
I had more better experience with popular people than nerds. Because nerds, like I said, there were always like big boys on the internet behind the monitor. When it was like face to face in real life, they were totally different. They were like shy and polite and all that. Like popular people, they always had one face, in my opinion. They would never have two faces, in my opinion, in my experience.
Yeah.
In school. They were always, like the popular people were always careful what they did, even online, because they know that doesn't work like that in life. I mean, if you go online and you say things like that to people, and you have the chance of meeting them in real life, and they are actually bigger than you, or stronger than you, or more adapted, then you get your ass whooped.
I'm gonna disagree with that from my personal experiences, but obviously everything here is you know.
Yeah, culture-wise,
subjective.
And
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah.
You know, it's none of it. It's not like a statistical law. It's opinion. You know, it's. But I found that a lot of the toxic bullying types were often the popular people. But what they would do is to get a perception of hierarchy. It's kind of like a game. So if you can just beat on somebody who's an easy free kill, if you will, yeah, you pad your stats, so to speak, like in a shooting game. So they go after people who can't defend themselves, and they're scared of an actual real fight. They'll go after someone who's disabled, someone who has social difficulties, that has no friends, who can't defend themselves. I did.
Experience some bullying from some people, yeah.
I experienced a lot. I've still got scars from it, but they'd go after people who can't defend themselves, and then because of everyone else sees, oh, that's the person who beat up somebody else. That person's not scared to fight. I don't want to mess with him, and then they gain that standing of strength, that respect that there's someone who can rough you up. But the thing is, they're not really. The moment if someone proper went for it, they would have run like a coward. It's because they created this lie, that they're tough by beating up people who can't defend themselves. So that's what I found with a lot of the
Popular people.
a lot of the popular people is they are indeed dishonest still, but they're willing to put a bit more of an act into it than the nerds, because whereas the nerds won't hit anyone, they're purely online. The popular people will hit people only if there's no consequence still. So it still goes back to that whole consequence thing,
My experience in two schools, like the public school, in the public school there was this popular guy who
I'll try from, by the way.
what?
Yep. I'll try to mark the targets and going after the one, always.
Tell me when you have marked the target.
Yep, I've marked one. Mantis, try from. But yeah, as you're saying,
So I had to experience it. One in a public school, there was this popular guy that no one messed with. He was hitting a school teacher's son because he didn't give his coke. I,
Yeah.
lower grade, younger,
Yeah.
went to stop him from beating him up. From
Target
beating
marked?
the school teachers, yeah, whatever. The school teachers,
Target destroyed.
the school teacher's son, and in the end he knocked the school teacher's son out, and he knocked me out. Then after that, he was scared of me. He didn't even look into my eyes when he walked past me because he was scared that I would do something legally against him, and that he would be sent to a juvenile prison because I was younger than him and he shouldn't have hit me. And
Bogey.
so I truly understand what you mean about this situation. But in a private school, I've got one, and I'm hitting.
Oh, I'm trying to dodge the missiles. There we go. Yeah, we're good.
In a private school, like the first day I was in this private school, the most popular guy that became a good friend until a certain time.
Shields hit. Bogey. 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 Bogey.
That's on Tanky Vanguard. Look at that.
Destroyed.
So in this private school, like
Yeah.
Bogey.
the guy was going to see if I was going to bully people because I was quite a big boy at that time, you know, my size. And he was checking me out, that I was actually a nice guy to people. I made friends and all that. But he just kept the order in the school, like no one would bully no one. And he was the popular guy that would keep order in the school. Like once this girl was bullying me, she was very popular. She actually had a relationship with Prince Harry. She was at South African Grove. She was in my school.
That's it.
And she was talking about my mother's death and like bullying me and stuff like that. And I told,
A piece of shit.
yeah, and I told, and she was that girl, you know, that was Prince Harry, that South African girl. And I told the popular guy that was the friend, and what he did, he went to her, and he picked her up and put her upside down. He picked her.
That's amazing.
He grabbed her legs and put her upside down and told her to stop bullying me. So that's how that popular guy was in that private school. He kept orderly. Like everyone respected everyone. So she never bullied me again, and then she actually ended up liking me in the end. But she said, "Oh, you know, that happened because of you." But she knew that she was in the wrong because when she was like dissing me and talking about my dead mother, because my mom passed away in that same year. I threw the chair down. I got up. I was enraged. I wanted to actually hit her, and she did that.
Can't blame you for feeling that.
Yeah, and I actually lost control, but I was able to regain control and not do anything stupid, like hit a woman, for example.
Yeah, that would not go down.
So yeah, and what she was saying to me was very hurtful, and that guy helped me because she wouldn't stop. She just wouldn't stop. So what he did was keep things in order and keep respect with her. Even what he did was, like, for me, shocking. Even when I heard that, I felt sorry for her, and I felt it was not necessary to do that to her, but at least she stopped bullying me, like saying I'm bad at maths and stupid and head and my mom passed away and things like that. So that's really making me unstable in school.
I didn't really... I guess I kind of experienced that a tiny bit later. Like, I went to 5 different public schools. I didn't go to any private schools.
Yes.
And in all of them was bullying. Like, basically, like, you could be getting like punched in the face in front of the whole class, and everyone would just laugh. You know, teachers would see it, and then they would laugh, and then you get detention. for getting punched in the face.
Alright. Looks like
When you
the
never
supply
did
ship's in the clear. Thanks for backing
Yeah, I
up.
was bullied
So-
in a public school for being a bad student at school. Like people think I was like retarded and stuff.
Special Agent
And
Duluth, the CDF
they
here.
bullied me.
My life story.
Confirmation that the
Yeah,
supply ship made
and
it through
because
safely.
I was not studying, I was doing drugs, and I was really a mess.
Maybe just calmed.
And
Food from X stores is now replenished.
and,
Finish the rest of the resupply. Looks like we're
they used to
three-quarters
treat
complete there in our supply
the
drops.
guys
Quick update. We've
the
almost
guys in my
completed the
classes
resupply.
used to
Get
treat
those
me
last
like shit.
deliveries in.
But yeah, I've seen everything.
destroyed.
What I can tell you is that
Bogey.
I've had better experiences in private schools than public schools.
I've only been to public and they've always been horrible.
Yeah.
All of that. Things were only kind of passable in like the final year of school.
They
The whole
are
time before
mature.
that was no, it wasn't so much they were mature, so much as that you have things like group projects. You have stuff like people don't understand materials, and you know.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. It's not that I'm intelligent; it's that they were stupid.
Yeah.
So suddenly there's a dependency, there's a consequence to treat me like shit. Because you become useful.
Yes.
And then whilst you're useful, that people don't shit on you, and some people are defensive of you because they want to be in the good books. But then what happens is a couple of people actually, once they're no longer out there, trying to give you shit all the time, realize, hey, you know what, this person was they're actually alright.
Yeah.
And then you get the odd person who actually on the sideline, takes your side, and like in what I believe, I'm not the best at reading facial expressions, seem genuine. Like I'm so sorry for being, for bullying and being a piece of shit. You're actually an alright person.
I need combat support to help
That's the
them
thing
out.
about popular guys. I mean, even if they bully you, like that guy that was getting the school teacher's son, like the main leader respected me after what I did, and after that, many years later, he even like said hi to me and treated me nicely. And during school, after that happened, the guy was scared of me because even the leader of the group, of his group, was against him for what he did.
Yeah. I think it's kind of this whole thing though as well. Like you said about like maturing. I think a lot of people are very scared to be themselves, so they follow the crowd. So if you've got a couple of very violent, angry, shitty people who are very loud, everyone thinks, oh, well, that's the most noticeable thing, so that must be normal. It's be normal to,
Maybe says they haven't been getting
you know,
shipments of that.
bully the disabled kids, So everyone starts picking on disabled people because they think that's normal. And then once they've kind of grown a little bit and they realise who they want to be, who they are, that kind of thing, a lot of people are like, oh my god, what the fuck was I doing? And the guilt does probably haunt them. There's probably some people who did stuff to me who do even now feel bad about it and think about it sometimes and think they're a piece of shit. But obviously you've still got the ones who are genuinely psychotic, the ones who started the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Who don't feel a thing, don't care, had a great time. If anything, they miss when they used to get away with doing it because now they're an adult. They can't.
No empathy.
Yeah, psychopaths.
Yes, psychopaths.
But I do think that the majority of people, as a kind of my cynicism's died away a tiny bit, and I've come to the conclusion. I think most people are actually not evil. They're just scared and not willing to sacrifice stuff to their own self to do the right thing. A lot of people are cowards, not evil. Which obviously at the time, when you're young, everyone's, bullying into you and stuff during your teen years and shit. You think, okay, so society's evil. Everyone in society's evil. But they're not. It's just they don't care. Or they care too much about themselves. They're shitty people, not evil people. And there is a difference between the two. I think it's easy to kind of forget that.
Oh, I can't believe someone actually showed up. I need a hand taking out these scumbags. You in?
Right, it's saying locate ship. We've located the ship. It's saying take out some scumbags, but I don't see any radars. Oh, we have radar lock. Okay. Let's go kill him. I've marked the target 1. Wait, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, like that guy that I told you about that said that things in the internet and that I read him. The way I met him was that my teacher of economics or whatever was bullying him because he was like maybe irritating him, I don't know. And I like started sitting with him and protecting him because I felt sorry for him. And he used me for that as well. He was using me to be protected from the teacher because the teacher was also a rugby coach.
Yeah.
And the guy liked me, and he was a good guy.
Oh, fucking PE teachers are the worst.
Yeah, he was
Fuck
really,
me.
but he liked me. He was always trying to recruit me to rugby because I was quite a big guy back then. And he was bullying this guy, and I sat to them and protected him, and then he used me, and then I was friends with him for like nearly 20 years, and the guy was really, what a mess, man. Really, he was a really fake friend, and that's how it started. Like it started fake, you know, the relationship, the friendship.
Oh, dude, we need to be careful not to hit friendlies. Oh shit! Someone actually hit the C2. Did you see that explosion? Not good. Oh, dude, yeah, we need to get them off the C2 and fast. That C2 is probably carrying the last cargo we need to make it to the end of that. We didn't get to see it last time, did we? The big fight at the end. Couldn't we die? Or something? Or the server bugged? I can't remember. I swear we didn't see the whole event.
The Javelin got killed.
Yeah, that's the one. So we need to make sure we don't fuck it this time. We can do this. I believe in us, man.
Don't think that supply ship would have made it.
Oh, okay, we did it.
Nicely done.
Recover supplies from wreckage.
We've got the minimum amount of Xenothreat.
We did the contract, yes.
Confirmation that the Navy has received.
Let's kill this thing and then go back to Jericho.
Efforts should be focused on completing the other supply runs. Nice job, all. The Navy has been fully resupplied. Thanks. I'm out.
We didn't really take any hits from ballistic. We don't need any repairs, do we? For the final fight. I think we're okay.
I think we are okay, but the fuel?
75% tank, maybe 70%. That's enough.
I think we should refuel anyway because it will take a cooldown. It's going to be flying around waiting.
That's true. Alright, we should probably go now instead of finishing up this
There's
fight.
one in our ass. No,
Do you have an angle?
got an angle, okay.
Okay. I'm trying to just get us to jump point.
Due to increased
Right, there you
Xenothreat
go.
activity, the Navy is requesting support from any available CDF recruits.
Oh, the mission's up already, actually, dude. Okay, I'm giving you an angle. To his front, to our front. Oh, you took his wing clean off, dude. Good job. Nice. Good job. Right, let's quickly get that mission active. Alright. Let's get to Jericho so we're in the right place. We got 23 decoys left. That's okay.
Yeah, missiles just flew by us.
Wait. What is shooting the javelin? Oh, they're not shooting the javelin, they're shooting somebody else. Weird. Oh, dude, I love the javelin. It's so cool.
Flybys to see it.
Yeah, sure, man. I'm on it.
I'm in third person.
Did you see the Bengal carrier at the last Invictus?
Bengal carrier? I have not. I don't recall. I
Oh,
don't think I had a
ho.
PC. I don't think I had a PC.
Oh, dude, I've got some screenshots to show you, my friend.
When can I see that again?
It was Invictus, which is in May.
Okay.
So what they did was they had like this little
I
thing.
saw
So
some
what?
screenshots. Yeah, May.
Oh yeah. Well, it just flies between, you know, each of the major spaceports. The orbiting ones, you know, Port Tressler, Everest Harbour. You know, those ones.
Yes.
I can't remember the name of the Arccorp one. Bajini Point. That's the one. Oh, and Port Olisar, it also went past. And what happened is fireworks would start going off. Then a javelin, one Idris, a Bengal carrier, and like 2 or 3 hammerheads would all turn up flying in formation and fly past. It was epic. And the Bengal's like so big, man. Oh my god. It made the javelin look small.
Eclipse the whole sun.
Yeah, dude, it was intense, man. And so what happened is my brother decided he wanted to be a rebel. So he got himself his dragonfly. And he flew up the, you know, the little runway bit along the top because it's a carrier. And he flew up it. Along the surface of the Bengal.
Careful.
Which instantly gave him crime stat. Because it counted as he was attacking the Bengal. So all the guns on the Bengal started shooting at him. And he blew up and went to prison. And he said it was worth. And I have a screenshot of him actually exploding.
Oh my gosh. You know,
It's a very small explosion. Because he, you know, because it's a dragonfly.
Yeah.
I'll send you in a second after the mission's over. You'll love it. What a mad lad. Oh, it just jumped. Okay, let's go. Oh, pyro comes this year. I know everyone's saying that, obviously. That's not a unique opinion.
Bogey.
But it would be nice. Oh, they've changed the end ships. They're mostly gladiuses, you know, in the boss fight on this stage. Whereas the other ones, even Saber's here. That's interesting. You know, the first time they ran this event, ever. First time they ran it, it was, you know, more of just arrows and stuff at the end. They've added variety. So on the second stage, it's more better combat ships. I kind of like that. That's a good idea, you know.
And gladiators are the most polished ships. Dogfight.
Oh,
Polished dogfight.
there's a hammerhead. Do you want to go after someone big?
Let's go for it.
Okay, mark target. Looks like we're not the only ones going for him.
Well, how's your fuel?
We're good. We're on like 65%. We've got enough for this fight. Oh shit.
Shields.
You're gonna have to focus on the shooting. I'm gonna have to mostly focus on dodging. I don't want to get hit by those guns. I'll try to keep you at an angle though, don't worry.
Dodge.
That's fine.
Bogey.
My guns are recharging too.
Bogey. 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 Bogey.
Even hammerheads kind of feel like a boss fight sometimes. They've just got so much health. I love the hammerhead. I have got one as a loner. I've got one as a loner. I would have took it out, but you know, with only 2 people, it's kind of pointless. I mean, it still has more firepower than this, even with just 2 people. But it's just so fat and slow. It's just not worth.
Bogey. Bogey.
Ooh. Beautiful explosion. Oh,
Shields.
why don't we take? He's in range to our front. Mark target 1.
Bogey.
Oh yeah, in case you didn't know, C button aligns you to face the front of the ship.
Bogey.
So if you're ever wondering who I'm aiming at, if you hit C, it'll align you to the front. Let's take him out. Mark the Gladius, target 1. I'm gonna roll, and you'll have an angle. There we go. Yeah, he's kind of to our front, but he's a bit quick.
Bogey. Target destroyed.
Dude, I love the Hurricane. It just feels so satisfying, honestly.
Bogey.
Alright, mark target 1, to our front.
Bogey. Target destroyed.
You can tell it's like gold standard. It's very polished. It's very nice. This fight is chaotic. I'm only getting like 25-30 FPS. Who do we go after? Oh, how about this guy to our front? Mark target 1.
Now back.
Okay. Oh, we're being chased.
Bogey. Target destroyed. Bogey.
Oh yeah, we have radar lock. Yeah, someone is actually focusing us right now.
Bogey. Bogey.
I don't know who. Oh yeah, that must be it. I'm pulling some maneuvers. I'll try and create some distance.
Bogey.
There he is, to our front.
Bogey. Bogey. Bogey.
I'm getting hits. So bright, I can barely see it.
Destroyed. Bogey.
Nice, he's dead. Let's go help that Carrack out, I guess. Mark target 1 to our front.
Bogey. Target destroyed. Bogey. 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 Target destroyed.
Good job. Oh, that another one to our front again. Just pulled up to us.
Bogey.
Alright,
Bogey.
trying to pursue as we speak. Come on.
Bogey. Bogey. Shields.
Good job.
Bogey.
We have one more to our front. If I can loop us round. There he is. Marking target 1. After that, who's after that Carrack? Be careful we don't hit the Carrack though. I think he's behind it. You're good.
Target destroyed.
I don't think you hit him enough to give us a crouch stat. We're fine. Okay, mark target 1. Go for it.
Target destroyed.
Just instant. Okay. Rolling us round. Mark target 1. Oh wait, nope, nope. We marked the wrong ship. Don't shoot that guy. He's not an enemy. There we go. Mark target 1. Ooh.
Shields hit. Target destroyed.
Ah, we're taking some hits, dude.
From the height.
Yeah, I'll roll us to be on the other side. Oh, shield's down. Okay, let's focus it. Well, shields are down. Front shields, so if we aim towards the front of the ship, we should do direct hull damage. Actually, try and hit the front gun. We can take the turret offline. I think you get paid for killing turrets. Oh, I'm recharging. Also, our shields are basically down. I'm going to try and keep us at a distance and keep us straight.
Let's go around about.
Okay. Okay. Oh, we're missing a wing. I might have to pull us back for a second. Let me put full power to the shields for a second. Speed recharging. I think someone's on our tower. Hey dude, I think there's a fighter on our ass.
Ooh, let's see this fight. With Javelin and ooh, we are quite damaged.
Yeah, someone is chasing and shooting us. Oh damn. Dude, that's epic.
Yeah,
It's literally like right up against it. Look at those shots. But yeah, someone is shooting us in the ass, dude. I'm certain of it. Or is that the javelin? No, that was the sound of the javelin's guns, dude. I thought someone was shooting at us, you know, because how loud it was. It's really just those giant dual-sized 8 cannons. Look at it go. Oh shit, he's flying into us. There we go. Dude, he's annihilating that Idris.
It's gonna blow up.
I'm gonna get us closer so we can look at the explosion. That is some beautiful frame drops right
That
there.
was very good.
This is the first time we've done it and the javelin's gotten actually close instead of just sniping.
Yeah. That was beautiful. What a game.
Oh, 2 more Idrises on the right.
Bogey.
This is screenshot central right here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm flying in third person at the moment. I need to screenshot some of this shit. That Idris don't even realize how fucked it is in like 2 seconds time. You know?
This isn't an Idris ham, right?
I'm not sure actually what type they get from Xenothreat. Is that the one that's meant to be the the mini carrier? Is it?
Shields
Idris
hit.
ham has military armor and railgun.
Yeah. Oh, dude, they're doing a close-up again. One of the Idrises. I'm gonna get us close, we need to see this. Those fucking guns on top, man. Oh my god.
I prefer
Dude.
the Idris, but it is quite interesting to see the jab in action. Definitely.
Can't wait till we can see the Bengal in action. I mean, people did try and kill the Bengal before,
Yeah.
during the Fleet Week, but it's not quite the same.
Did they push it into a planet?
Not quite. They just decided to nuke it with like 20 eclipses, and
Yeah.
it didn't even flinch.
Ooh, not a flinch. And it's not
Not even a
possible to push it
flinch.
to a planet. Obviously, it's too big, right?
Yeah, it's far too large.
Too long. You need a few jabs. That's
Oh, dude, that's a lot of gladiuses. Maybe we should go kill some of them. I like that they're all flying in formation. Alright, marking target 1. Oh wait, that marked the wrong one. Mark the right one. There we go. Okay, target 1 marked. Should be getting in range.
Target
Good
destroyed.
hits. Nice job.
Bogey.
pull out when you see a target.
Yep. Okay, marking a target. Oh wait, actually no, let's go for this one down the bottom. Kind of marking. Oh no, that's the Idris. Oh my god, there's so much people here. Oh, to our front. If you hit C, marking target 1.
Bogey. Bogey. Bogey.
Eyes and arrow. Oh no, Saber. I'm struggling to keep up with him with my gun.
Bogey.
Did he just warp away?
I think got blown up.
Bogey.
I didn't see an explosion. Oh no, he's still there. He just hit the only signature of the Idris, so he lost tracking.
Bogey.
Oh, someone's going nuclear. Oh,
Bogey.
gunners can't mark for some bizarre reason. Only pilots can. Don't ask me why. You'd think it'd be better because the gunners have better vision. Okay, to our front. Mark target 1. Oh, he's getting out of range. I'll reapproach.
Bogey. Bogey. Shields hit.
Good job.
Destroyed.
Don't worry. He's ended.
Well done. Are we nearly done?
Yeah, I think it's after this last Idris we win. Let's go in and...
Spam it.
Bogey.
there's a bug right now with this ship. There's a chance the missiles blow us up instead.
Nice.
Yola? Oh, dude, they're actually squaring up against each other again. I like that the javelin actually goes after its targets now. I know that sounds like a...
Lock.
Oh my god.
Bogey.
How about that?
That was a lot of enemies.
That reminded me of Battlestar Galactica, how they appeared out of nowhere.
I know, all in formation, man. Just whiz through the middle. Alright, let's go. Let's go get these people. I like that the stealth system actually works, you know, because they're behind the Idris and the Idris' signature is so large that you can't ping the small little sabers.
Bogey.
I like that. It's good. It's good that they've actually started implementing it, because I think stealth should be a big part of the game, in my opinion.
Bogey.
Got a target?
Yep, marking 1 now. Target 1. To our front.
Bogey.
Oh my god, the stealth on those sabers, man. It keeps on marking him. There we go. Remark target 1.
Bogey. Bogey.
Dude, the saber stealth really works.
Yeah, it works.
Shit.
Like when it's in the middle of a fight, yeah.
Shit.
It's hard to track him with the Idris though.
Target destroyed.
Good job.
Bogey.
Mark target 1.
Target destroyed.
Good job.
How do I mark target?
Oh, you can't, but it's alt 1. Only the pilot can. The gunner should be able to mark targets, but no. Because what I'd do is I'd run you like a formation, like gunners use Mark 2, pilots use Mark 1 kind of thing, so you can communicate who you're aiming at.
Bogey.
That's what I would love, but it's not in the game,
Bogey.
sadly.
Bogey.
No idea why. The closest I've got is looking at, you know, like the little HUD thing down the bottom, you see where you're aiming. Mark target 1. Oh wait, no, it's marked as friendly. There we go. Yeah, it's the right one. That's the other thing. It doesn't actually. It marks based on the middle of the crosshair, not on the person's you target. You know the marking system for Alt 1. It doesn't mark the ship you want all the time.
Destroyed. Shields.
It's a little bit weird. Oh, dude, look at the abuse that Idris is taking. People say the Ares is bad, but that Ares is shredding. I don't think the Ares is bad, really. It just... No, I mean after the nerfs. It got nerfed hard, remember? But the thing is, it still destroys capitals. Wasn't it always sold as it's for killing things like the Idris?
Bogey.
That was its purpose, was to kill Idrises. And hammerheads.
What? Which one again?
The Ares.
Oh yeah, it got nerfed so badly that it's missing an engine. One of the engines don't work. I'll share
Oh, really?
a video with
I
you.
feel that's a bug, not nerf, right? I thought they intentionally took an engine.
Not nerfed, but the bug. It's in a very
Yeah.
poor state. Very poor state.
Yeah.
And the weapon is very nerfed. So
It still is great for dealing with cap ships, though.
Bogey.
Oh, hammerhead.
Yeah, but bomb.
Yep. To our front. Oh, the Idris is going nuclear in the background.
Shields. Hit.
We can take out this hammerhead, it's no problem. Easy for us. Oh shit. I have to do some focusing on dodging while you deal the damage. Because I'm taking some hits. Yeah, dude, look at that. The Ares arrived for a second and the shield's been dead. It still does good damage, it's just it's only good for killing big ships now. I think it's underpowered now. But it's not useless, it still does fill a role. It's definitely still better at killing hammerheads than we are, you know? Which is what it was made to do.
Ooh, look at
Right.
the firing.
I love the sparklies in this game. I wonder if the Warhammer is still here. We could do another flyby on it. If it is, let me check. The Javelin is still hit. Oh, dude, that Javelin got hit hard if you target it and see itself.
That's like damage. Because one of your weapons is ready. The left weapon.
Oh, oof. We lost